Hello everybody, it's here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. In the previous episode, we thought we were done with Meringue Clouds, and unfortunately, we just have a little bit more to go with this horrible world Everland. Yeah, we also realized that Meringue Cloud kinda sucks. Hopefully, this level will redeem it. It wasn't all bad, the ghost house was still pretty fun, but still. Meringue Cloud is not good. We want to watch out for the giant Bowser hand in the sky because it's going to punch everything in sight. Not a very pleasant thing at all. You definitely want to be careful because it will destroy blocks that you'll need for star coins and things like that. So definitely be careful. Alright. You also don't want to be on top of it either because you'll be stunned for a moment and you'll go flying off. The knockback on that is a little unforgiving, so if you're not careful, you will fall off platforms. And now it's going to be punching things. I don't appreciate being punched. Punching is not nice. Watch out for that. And we can see that it destroyed not just the platforms, but also the brick blocks as well. This is honestly a really fun mechanic. I really do like it in games like this that give you a bit more of a threat, like this, that's going to like completely destroy the platforms and things like that. We can get a first star coin right there. We need to be careful. I believe there's also something like this in Hey Pikmin, where there were like firing thingies that were firing from the background or something like that. Not exactly like this, but it just reminds me of that. But now it looks like we're going to be going onto the airship itself. We want to watch out for these Monty Moles. I don't remember if you've seen them off the top of my head. We probably did, though. And this right here is going to be introduced to a new gameplay mechanic, which is honestly kind of surprising that it took us this long to even get to this point. But with this right here, this is a pretty fun gameplay mechanic where you'll be tilting the controller back and forth to move a platform. Now, some people are probably going to be all like, oh, it's motion controls, oh, it's horrible, this completely ruined the game, 0 out of 10, they have a motion control thing. I like it. It's pretty fun. And the FC Rumble is non-existent right now. I don't remember if I turned that off or not. I remember the HD Rumble being fun in this area, but I might be remembering that wrong. I don't remember if I have the HD Rumble turned on or not. But anyway, enough about HD Rumble, because we'll be going across this area. Yeah, I definitely think I have the HD Rumble turned off because it's usually supposed to be rumbling when you're near fire like this, but that's not happening right now, and I don't know why. Move the controller over here. This definitely is a lot more fun to use when you're playing with the Joy-Con sideways. I'm playing with the Joy-Con grip right now, so that's something that's worth mentioning. You could probably also play, this probably is also more closely played like the Wii U version. You're playing with the Switch in handheld mode. That's something that's also worth mentioning. I remember one time when I was playing through this, I was playing through this area with on the Wii U version of this game, and my gamepad had to charge because the Wii U gamepad battery wasn't the best thing in the world. So it accidentally unplugged when I was trying to move the controller for this level, and it wasn't exactly that great of an experience. Destroy you and go inside the pipe. And now it's time to fight Bowser Jr. So if we go across this area, what we want to do is that you want to throw the Bob Bomb at Bowser Jr.'s stupid face, which is always a pleasant experience because I do not like Bowser Jr., so any day to blow up his face is a good day. You can also jump on him like that, and that's also a pretty good strategy as well, and that's pretty fun. So, one thing I gotta say real quick is, why is Nintendo obsessed with having Bowser Jr. owning his clown car? He never walks around anymore. So right there, we can jump like that, and that was it, really. Oh. Finishing off my train of thought, I don't know why Nintendo is so obsessed with having Bowser Jr. in the clown car all the time, because they have him like that in Mario Tennis and Smash Brothers and things like that. He never walks around anymore, it's really weird. Good job, Bowser. You just blew up your own ship. Good job. You got all the star coins in Meringue Clouds. That's gotta mean something good, right? It's time to move on to the scary demon purple vortex of terror, also known as Peach's Castle. Okay, I gotta say, that voice clip of Peach going like, Mario! I swear, they used that so many times during this era of Mario games. I probably can't find them all, but there's like, I would be tempted to do a highlight montage of every single time that Peach has used that voice clip in the Mario series during this era, but I'm saying that already kind of beat me to the punch on that one, and I don't feel like copying other Let's Players today, so... yeah, if you play any Mario game of this era, you're going to hear that voice clip no matter what. But now we're going on towards Meteor Moat in Peach's Castle, and I gotta say, Peach, you get kidnapped a lot, but this might be a new low, because you're... that shell landed right into the fireball. But Peach, you get kidnapped a lot, but this is honestly a new low, because your entire castle is surrounded by lava now. That is not a good look. Wait for the lava to go away. And now we can go this way. Ah, we almost landed into the fire. That is not a pleasant experience. So, if you don't have the super amazing powers of ground pounding, you could wait for the fireball to destroy the brick blocks. And I was going to ground pound, but I thought it might be better to show and not tell. That is the first law of a writer. And I am a writer, so yay, isn't that exciting? I hurt myself. That's what I get for self-promotion, or something like that. Alrighty then, let's continue on over here, and run for it. Ah, no, that's lava! So going back over in this direction, the thing you want to remember is that the meteor melt thing is going to be swaying back and forth quite a bit, and it's going to make it hard to avoid the fireballs. So definitely want to be careful with that. And also, it's going to dive right into the lava when it raises really high into the air like that. And we got to be quick about this, but we got to be careful not to jump too high, otherwise we're going to land right into the fireball. And fireballs are not very pleasant. Now the clouds are all swirly and doom and destruction and death, and we got the secret exit! Woo! Like I said at the beginning of the Let's Play, that I was going to kind of change that convention with my channel, where I usually always go for secret exits first, and I told myself not to do that for this Let's Play, and yet, most of the time, we've gone for secret exits first anyway. We'll be taking care of that level in a moment, but first, let's go back inside this level. You know what thought just occurred to me? Peach usually always has trouble with her castle. Like in Mario 64, Bowser creates a bunch of worlds inside the paintings, and that's how he's able to take over everything. And in this game, he turns everything into like a giant lava pool area. Peach, I think it's time you got a better castle. It seems like this one just doesn't seem to work out that well. So for the third star coin in this level, we want to throw a frozen enemy over there. Eventually we'll be able to do it! It didn't quite work the way that I was hoping it would, but maybe it'll work now. Yay! We did it! We did it! We did it! Oh yeah, yeah, yeah! No eating here tonight. Woo! No eating here tonight. Woo! No eating here tonight. I'm on a diet.
Oh yeah!
You've heard of a Jungle River cruise, but now it's time for a Magma-River cruise. Fancy. And I'm very sick of this speech because I've used that stupid thing so many times because this freaking level just loves to not like me. But anyway, this is a pretty interesting gameplay mechanic that we've already actually seen in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There was this one jungle level that had a similar gameplay mechanic to this. So, the basic idea is that there's going to be a bunch of enemies that are going to try to weigh down the boat. You can see how many are left and things like that. You want to be careful with this because, yeah, the enemies can be a little bit overwhelming. I remember that level in New Super Mario Bros. Wii being really difficult, but it's honestly been a very long time since I've actually played the game. So, who knows, maybe it's a lot easier than I remember it being. I actually haven't played that game since I beat it like 10 years ago or something like that. I don't honestly remember that much about New Super Mario Bros. Wii, to be completely honest. I remember liking it, but I also remember being very bad at it, so... I don't know, maybe it was just one of those things where I was really terrible at it when I was a kid, and if I played it again nowadays, I'd be much better at it. Destroy those, watch out for the buzzy bills, because they will drop on your head if they're feeling like it. It's honestly kind of weird that the micro Goombas count as, like, weighing down the thing. You wouldn't think it would, but they apparently do. Thankfully, they don't actually hurt you. Get off me, let me get up the thing, there we go. Alright, now we're back in our super form, that's pretty nice. Get rid of those guys, get rid of the Monty-Moles, because they're overpowered in Super Mario Party. Okay, I gotta say, Super Mario Party is a really, really fun game. I love that game so much. It's honestly one of my favorite multiplayer games on the Nintendo Switch. And I guess it's a bit of a promotional thing for a friend of mine, but if you haven't watched it already, go check out the James Earl's Super Mario Party videos. They're just so much fun to watch. It really is fun seeing how crazy those games get. Yay, promoting a friend's Let's Play series thingy. He hasn't labeled it as a Let's Play, but I'm gonna say it's a Let's Play because I feel like it.
Phew, made it! Cha!
With that taken care of, let's backtrack a little bit so we can take care of the secret level. If we go over here, we will switch over to Blue Toad. And now it's time for Firefall Cliffs. And oh boy, it's an auto-scrolling level. Aren't those just fun? Huh? Aren't they the best? Huh? Aren't they? I actually really like this level. So, this area is going to be an auto-scrolling level with those fireball thingies. Not a very nice combination, but what they're going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get burned. The fire's starting. Burn! Burn! We go over here. We can activate a question block because we are questioning our life choices now, apparently. That was a scary experience. I want my mommy! And now we're super shiny and we can withstand a fireball. Reminds me of Kirby Triple Deluxe, how you can literally block a tree falling on your head. Kirby's kind of overpowered in these games. Alrighty then, we continue onwards, and now we've activated a flagpole, and that's pretty interesting indeed. Take care of that, and now we are activating a flying squirrel suit, yay! If we were playing as Toadette, that'd be a super crown. I still love the artwork of characters who were transformed because they were wearing a super crown or things like that, like the Bowsette meme or Booette or things like that. I know some people took it a little far, but I just really, really love it. Especially love that one thing where somebody made a mod of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild to make Bowsette playable. They have a lot of really great mods in Breath of the Wild. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to talk about those in that actual Let's Play, because there's really no way that I could demonstrate it myself, nor would I really want to, because that's not really my style of videos, but who knows, maybe we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anyway, we'll continue on this way. We want to be careful with that, because fire is not good for our skin. Owie! What did I just say, Toad? What did I literally just say? You don't listen to me, and you are grounded, good sir. That means no video games, no TV, no Broadway shows, and you are not allowed to use toothpaste. You can brush your teeth, but you're not allowed to use toothpaste. I don't know how you'd clean your teeth without it, but still, you'll figure it out, and you will not be ungrounded until you do. Next up, we're going to be playing as Toadette, but before we do so, there's something interesting that I'd like to demonstrate. So, if we were to, say for example, switch back over to Mario or something like that, and we go into the items, we can try using a Super Crown, but it's going to say only Toadette can use that. And if you were playing as Nabbit, then you can pretty much not use any item ever except for Star Power. But something that's very interesting is that in normal gameplay, if you find what would be a Super Acorn, it would turn into a Super Crown if you're playing as Toadette. But you can actually play with Toadette using a Flying Squirrel suit, and that's what we'll be doing in this next level. Be careful with this next level. The thing about this level is that, I don't know what it is, but this might just be a problem with me, but it seems like the lava takes a little bit longer to actually sink back down than you'd think. Again, this might just be a problem with me. You might not have this issue, but it's something that I feel like mentioning because of reasons. And also, I gotta say, the transition on the textures for this block, from the burning stuff to the not burnt stuff, it doesn't really look that smooth, and it bothers me. These two will give you a bunch of coins if you threw the Koopa shell at that, but I didn't because I'm bad at this game. We could press the R button, but we can also check the controller as well. Yay, motion controls! I like motion controls if they're not used for dumb gimmicks. The thing is, I see a lot of people say that, but they also complain about a lot of motion controls that I actually do like. And the thing is, I also see a lot of people saying that motion controls are the only way to play ARMS. And while that may be true for some people, personally speaking, I didn't really care that much for the motion controls in that game. Like, I really did like how it felt, but if I'm playing a bit more seriously, I'd rather use buttons. And... Phew, that was a scary experience. I am traumatized for life. I will still play ARMS with most controls. It's just that if I'm playing online or something like that, then personally I'd rather be using the buttons or things like that. But for other games like Splatoon, then yeah, most controls are really the only way that you should ever play that game. Alright, so we'll continue on over here. I really do like how the background in this area looks a bit more 3D than everything else, than the backgrounds in the previous Mario games. That's something that I really do greatly appreciate. I'm gonna look around this area just a little bit more to make sure I didn't miss a star coin, because I don't exactly remember off the top of my head where that third one is. Yep, we definitely missed it, so we're gonna need to go back in there. The third star coin is going to be located over here inside of an invisible block. That will activate a mysterious vine. It's quite a vine with me. That's a joke I've never said before in my life. This one is a jerk. And that's the big reason why I'm glad that I'm playing as Nabbit in this area, because, yeah, it's a little tricky to jump on that guy because of the way that he flies around. I also don't remember if that's the first time we've seen that guy. I remember he's in New Super Mario Bros. DS. I remember that guy giving me a lot of trouble during my Let's Play of that game. But I think this is one of the very rare instances where he'll actually appear in the main story of this game. So that's pretty fun. Entering Peach's castle with Red Hot Elevator Ride. There hasn't been a ton of instances throughout this Let's Play where we played the entire level as Nabbit. We usually only reserved him for things like secret objectives or things like that that we missed on our first round. But with this level, similar to that one in Frosted Glacier, this one has a couple hazards that Nabbit cannot avoid. So I thought that would be pretty fun to try this one out. But before we get into that, let's talk about the primary gameplay gimmick with this level. There is an elevator that can be moved around used by tilting the Joy-Cons. This is a pretty fun level, and I really like this gameplay mechanic, although I can kind of understand people not being that fond of it because of the controls. Personally speaking, I love it. I think it's really fun, and I really enjoy it, so that's all that matters. So, the reason why I want to play as Nabbit in this level is because Nabbit will actually get stunned from the electricity on those hazards. So, even though Nabbit is usually invulnerable to most hazards in the game, electricity is not one of them. And also, the instant death lava that's following us everywhere, Nabbit will also instantly die from that as well, and that's not very fun. So we continue on over here, watch out for the bob-bombs. This is honestly probably one of the trickier parts of the game, to be completely honest. Well, not the whole game, just this one level. Because these bob-bombs are going to be gradually gliding downwards, it's going to be a little bit harder to predict where they're going to be going. So that's going to be a little bit tricky. And also, it's also important to remember that the elevator will stop moving when you get off it, so try not to be off it for too long. Even though there are flying abilities in this game, they're not going to be nearly enough to get us all the way to the top. So yeah, this is a really fun level. There were a lot of negative things that I had to say about the Meringue Clouds, and thankfully that was the worst of it. We've gone way past the worst of this adventure, and it's only good stuff from here. Hopefully, maybe sort of, kind of. I keep saying that, but I keep getting electrocuted. That's not very nice. And now we have the last of the star coins, and we got electrocuted again. We want to go over there. Come on, come on. Go away. Give away. The lava's following us. Okay. We made it. Yay. But we're one coin away from 64. Oh, I'm sad now. Okay. Let's right this wrong. Let's do it. Yay! 64 coins! Now that we've taken care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. In the next episode, it's going to be the finale of this Let's Play. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and until next time, lead the gear to you. Oh yeah.